Hello everyone, this is Mike Celestino from Inside the Magic, and I've got this Lego set. It's set number 75200, Ahch-To Island Training from Star Wars The Last Jedi, and this is admittedly kind of an older set. It came out back in January, right after The Last Jedi movie came out, but Lego was kind enough to send over an extra copy that they had this past weekend for me to review. So if you missed out on this set like I did back in January when it came out, we're going to take a closer look at it. And I think it looks pretty neat just from the box. You got two standard minifigures. You got old man Luke Skywalker there with his staff and the robot hand. You got Rey in her island training outfit for Ahch-To, and then you got a buildable Porg figure made out of a handful of pieces. That the only other place I think that you can get this Porg figure is in that giant $800 Millennium Falcon set. So what we're gonna do here, let's take a look at the back first, and then what we're gonna do is open this up, and I'll do a speed build in fast motion, and then I'll review the set. So let's get going here with Ahch-To Island Training from Lego. Okay, I've sliced open the box here, and I'm just going to dump out the contents, and we'll see everything that comes inside. Got 2 bags of pieces, 1 sticker sheet, and 1 instruction manual. I'm going to go ahead and dump out the first bag of pieces, and we'll get started on the build here. Okay, so that's it. I've put it all together. It took me about roughly half an hour or so to get this all together, and then I sped up the video for expediency's sake. Here's a look at the finished product from the front with the minifigures in their places that they are on the box. And then we'll spin it around and take a look at the back there. I like it. It's very simple. It's a smaller set. 241 pieces. Not sure offhand what the retail price is, but I would guess probably about $30 or $35 based on what I know of other Lego sets. Let's take a closer look at the minifigures here. Here's old man Luke Skywalker with his staff, and then he does, settle the camera here, he does have an alternate head, alternate face I should say, where instead of angry he's just kind of pensive, I would say. And then we've got Rey, and Rey comes with her staff and her lightsaber, formerly Luke's lightsaber, formerly Anakin Skywalker's lightsaber. So, and then you can see Rey is wearing her outfit from The Last Jedi and from the very end of The Force Awakens. There's some cool action features on this set. You can set Rey on this pedestal and spin her around to make her look like she's training to be a Jedi, to fight with a lightsaber. And then, much like in the movie The Last Jedi, she can slice this rock piece in half. Unlike the movie, though, there's kind of a crystal inside. I don't know if that's supposed to be like a kyber crystal that you would turn into the blade of a lightsaber, but that's pretty cool nonetheless. Let's put that back together here. And this rock also just comes out entirely as its own separate element there. And then you've got, of course, the Porg. Porg is made up of just a handful of small pieces, but he's very cute nonetheless. He's got that printed face on this little dome here, and two wings, a tail, kind of a white breast piece, and then the orange feet. He can sit right over here. And then there's looks like a campfire or a kettle with a flame in it out in front of the hut. I'm not sure if this is supposed to be Luke's hut or Rey's hut from the movie. Luke's hut had an X-Wing door or an X-Wing's wing as its door. So this just has kind of a cloth flap. By the way, Luke's cape is also cloth, and that comes like in its own little separate container. Now I've got this all tangled up here. So this might be Rey's hut, and we could spin the whole thing around here. I think you're intended to perch the Porg maybe on this little pedestal. So he can sit there. And then from the back, we can actually take off the roof pretty easily. There's just these a couple studs keeping it on there, and you've got a bed for sleeping. This actually folds up. It gives you a little bit more space. Fold it back down, and then there's another little pot with some, looks like maybe coal inside of it. There's a satchel or a backpack with a fish, kind of representing the fish that Luke catches in the movie. And you've got a torch or a candle. There's a glass and a pan there, and this part actually comes off as well, And this is where either Luke or Rey is storing some green fruit or green cherries to eat while they're here on Ahch-To Island. Here's all the extra pieces that came with this set. You get an extra one of those cherries, an extra flame, and then another staff handle, another lightsaber handle, and the top of carrot, which was also that little stick in the wall there too. So it's just a nice little simple set, and if you like The Last Jedi like I did, I'm sure you'll get a kick out of this. It's not overly expensive. It's not too huge, but I think it's just the right size if you want to recreate some of these scenes from The Last Jedi featuring Luke, Rey, and of course a Porg. And if you get some of the other sets, you can also add Chewbacca and R2-D2, who were both on Ahch-To with Luke and Rey during that time. But yeah, I'd say this is a nice little set for Star Wars Lego fans. This is Mike Celestino from Inside the Magic. Thanks so much for watching, and we'll see you real soon with some more videos.